And we're back with another episode of Doki Doki with our lovely
Mario, Luigi, and Toad.
yeah, with our lovely
It's
guest,
the
ifungi.
Plumbing's their game. They found a secret warp while working on the drain. Working on the drain. Put the hand in the mushroom land. Go out with the buzz. You get hooked on the withers. See, that was the poem.
Well,
Speaking of poems,
poems.
it's time to
Yeah,
write one, right?
yes. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. See, now we got to write. So we got to choose a word for which girl we want us to do this. Which one?
Oh damn.
I say Natsuki. I say Natsuki. Who do you want to do?
Natsuki. I want to do Yuri because she's a quiet, like, you know, one. That's pretty hot. Not gonna lie.
We'll try to do half of it for Natsuki and then half.
Okay, so then.
So press Kitty. Press Kitty.
Okay.
Because Natsuki likes cats. Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's go for press
Pink.
pink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you go. You should probably put like Journey or something. Cause remember, Yuri likes adventure novels.
Oh, that's true. Okay, good.
There you go. Okay. Let me see if there's one here for.
Is it?
Okay, you might want to put like frightening.
Oh yeah, cause she does like horror movies or horror stories.
Dude, suicide and massacre. But we're not putting those. Here, why don't you put massacre for Yuri?
Yeah.
It'll be like horror. Okay. Let me think.
Fantasy.
Universe.
Fantasy.
I think fantasy would go for Yuri though.
No, I would go for Natsuki.
Okay, let's press lollipop. I want to see what happens.
Okay.
Oh yes, okay. Okay, now press tears.
Tears.
For Yuri, tears. Okay. For Yuri.
That was sorry.
How is
sorry.
That for her?
Sorry.
Okay, whatever. Put cute, cause Natsuki's cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Horror. For
horror, yeah.
Yuri.
Yeah, Yuri. Okay.
We could put scares for Yuri or
That's not scares, that's scars, dude.
Oh, scars. Oh.
How is that Yuri?
I wasn't trying to put sorry though.
Okay, intellectual.
That's
Intellectual.
Okay, good.
Puppy?
Puppy, okay. Hey.
Yes.
Good.
Broken. Oh,
broken? No.
Yeah, press broken. See, I think that's Yuri.
Sorry, wait. Okay, yeah. No, Sayori, what?
Okay. Why is all the bad stuff that's like really negative? It goes to Sayori for some reason.
Wrath, yeah. Thought.
There you go. Okay, Tenacious. Press Tenacious D with Jack Black.
Tenacious, okay.
Tenacious.
Okay.
There you go, okay. Oh, there's Fear.
Oh, that's Fear. Oh, wait, what? How was that Sayori?
Okay, put Rose.
Rose, okay. Oh, my God,
Sayori, quit taking everything.
Exactly.
Okay, put Bliss.
Bliss or Explode. We could put...
Put Bliss.
Okay. Nope, that was Sayori. I swear, Sayori. Get out of here, Sayori. Extreme?
Philosophy.
Okay.
You want Yuri, right?
Yeah. There we go.
You want Yuri, I want Natsuki.
I want Yuri, bye.
Hi again, Hatsune Miku. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Hatsune Miku. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive heart first into literature when you're not accustomed to it?
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. What a loser. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. Clubs are awesome, though. They're cool when you bash people over the... I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it.
Oh, God.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection We're in the club room, like the shot fired sound. It's
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Megan is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Hatsumiku only gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
I can't even look at you anymore, like, come on.
Have a clue.
Trash can.
And you almost set your house on fire once.
Yeah, that was a pretty fun time.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be. I was lazy playing Team Fortress. I might be a little jealous. Oh, don't be jealous, baby girl. I'm coming for you.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. How come you and Hatsumiku can become good friends too? Sayori. Anisha Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Me, I'm sorry.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. What? Wait, Sayori. She isn't ready. Me? Not really. Don't be shy.
I'm not putting you in the spotlight or anything.
I'm totally putting you in the spotlight, by the way. It's
like whispering over to you. I told you over, by the way.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind.
As my eyes disappear.
Sorry I made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't you worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want to do it. Or, yeah, it to be. Sorry. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
My eyes didn't disappear this time, though.
Exactly true. This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I know, right? Oh. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I wouldn't feel bad for distracting her from reading.
You would feel bad.
I would. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seemed to be on the first few pages. Uh, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. In our eyes, sorry. Uh, but that only makes her hide her face deeper in in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But
Yeah,
I'm
need to
just,
focus more.
but I'm just
I got
reading a
ADHD.
bit of this, so I'm a little bit ADHD. That's the book that you gave me, right? Mhm. I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. I just curious. How come you have two copies of the same? How? Oh crap! This is me. I need to read my titles. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Uh, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear that here. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? Or what's it about anyway? Well, mm, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The back, I can't read, right? Oh my god. The book is titled Portraits of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Quit lying. You know you're reading a series of unfortunate events.
Oh, I was thinking she was reading a satanic book, but you know, I'd go with your guess.
Yeah, my guess is so much better.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But
You mean Twitch?
you mean
What's that movie? The Witch?
the witch? But as
Witch?
soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She
Is it
get
Witch Sisters? Like, what's that movie from Disney? Like, it's the two stepsisters and they're witches and they got separated and then they meet each other. It's like Twitched, right? Or like Witched? Bewitched?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, let's keep going.
She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of uh that's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Just escalated fucking fast, bro. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Oh, damn. Sign of a yandere?
I
Are,
don't think
uh, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Hatsumiki? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so.
I
Yeah.
mean, I spent $20 on it. You better be grateful.
She probably did, to be honest. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside.
Reclusive.
I'm sorry, I'm told you, I'm not that
I don't even know
literature.
why you joined the literature club.
I don't know why either. But her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And the horrible things happened not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to that pro, protago, how you say that? I'm
Protagonist.
sorry, I am terrible at sounding out big words. They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm I'm rambling, aren't I? Uh,
Yeah, you are, so shut up.
exactly. Stop making me pronounce these big words.
You smart girl, snoozer. You could be cute and smart.
Not again. I'm
Not
sorry.
again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well,
I have lost interest or anything. Like, his eyes half open, like he's laying on the desk. I haven't lost interest or anything.
half dead, like half asleep, bro.
I haven't lost interest.
I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So
It's
I'm
my way of getting high.
so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's I really don't think you need to worry. That
I
just
just realized
means
that
they're
the skip
passionate
box is
about
at the
reading.
bottom of your stuff.
What about it? The least I could do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Uh, that's, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Ah ha 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 ha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Mm, let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I got it. That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. Prologue! Oh god, I'm sorry. Prologue. I soon understand what Yuri's means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. God, it's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just, Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I
What's
don't
this supposed
really...
to happen? Did I apologize too much? I'm sorry.
I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, I... Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha ha ha! Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Oh, they're doing stuff. Uh, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Uh, uh, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here.
Wait, an idiot.
Oh, wait. What? Oh, okay. So they turned the perspective. They changed the perspective now. Oh, dang.
Do you wanna end the episode here?
Yeah, we'll end the episode here.
Okay, we'll end the episode here.
See you guys later in the next episode of Doki Doki. Make sure to like and subscribe.